Hey people, this is Kelly of Print Pray Slay. I am here to share a special kit that I did a collab with Hillary over at Creative Faith Co. We got together and she came up with the concept of doing a kit based around envy. So Hillary is awesome in the sense that she creates with each of her kits a devotional. So this is the devotional, and it talks about envy and the different references in the Bible about envy, and how, of course, we're not to have it, not to become jealous, try to remove it from our hearts and things like that. And she gives references in 1 Samuel 18:6 through 16, James 3:16, Proverbs 14:30. Isaiah 45:9, and then she has a prayer here. So that is awesome. And she goes into explaining a lot about it and how jealousy overcame Saul against David, and how it kind of is something that honestly we all deal with. um, Depending on how you see the things that you go through in life, a lot of us deal with envy. Just simply, let's just speak of social media because it's something that a lot of people are engaged in. And on social media, a lot of people can see somebody else's journaling page or see someone else's family or their vacation, and that green eyed monster can start to pop up. But we have to remember that what God has for us is for us. So this kit is to kind of walk us through a lot about how we can get through that and how other people in the Bible have dealt with that. So this is her second page, and it's going deeper. So then she has like 1 through 4 on how to use the kit. There are paint splashes here with text in them. Don't let jealousy turn you into a monster. Comparison is the thief of joy. And then she has word fetty here. Excuse me. And then this is her third page, which this portion right here is for a traveler's notebook. I have a traveler's notebook. I do not use it for Bible journaling though, but Hillary does, and she includes a page like this in a lot of her kits for those who use TNs. Then the same quote, "Don't let jealousy turn you into a monster," is here, but without the green background. We got some eyes, some glasses, a journaling card. I believe it's 3.5 by 11, or 3 by 4, and then some tabs. And this is her monster page. So on this side of the page are monsters that she already illustrated for you, and they're already put together. Then on this side, you get to make your own monster. So she has 2 blank figures, and then you have the eyes, the lips, the mouth, and everything that you can cut out and place on here. If you're going to do this part where you make your own monster, I advise you to print it on paper, like cardstock or regular paper, not clear sticker paper. I'm pretty sure, well, these eyes probably would just blend in. But if you want the effect of having white background eyes, you need to have white paper. Just a point for if you're going to use these guys over here. And then my page is the elements page added onto her kit, and I point out how in 1 Peter 2:1, it's about avoiding envy, and it's simply stated to avoid envy. It's just a blunt, bold statement of what we just need to do. And then here, 1 Corinthians 13:4, love is patient, love is kind, and is not jealous. Love does not brag and is not arrogant. So that is something that I know that a lot of us deal with. Jealousy can be the end of a lot of great beginnings and the beginning to a lot of great ends if we don't keep it under control. So I simply put on my page, envy is not cute. Although these little monsters that Hillary illustrated are cute, envy is not. And then I have some little monsters that I added on my pages as well. I took some of her illustrations and put them into washi, and then my little monsters are here in washi. And then I have some stitches throughout. And this is a journaling card. So this also, well, this yellow block is 3x4, and then I layered it on top of a green block. And then I have a little guy right there. And then a lot of paint splashes. So this is the kit. Again, let me go through it again. We have the devotional. We have the paint and the word Betty along with some instructions. We have the monsters. And then we have journaling cards, tabs, and other elements. And then I have my elements card. So these kits will be sold separately. So this is Hillary's kit, and it'll be sold in Hillary's shop. And this is my elements page, and it'll be sold in my shop. So if you get my newsletter, this page will be 30% off for the first 3 days that it is launched, and it's coming out Thursday. So my newsletters are sent on Thursday. So that Thursday, 30% off. And I believe Hillary is going to have a sale on hers also. She also has a newsletter, so you should check that out as well. So I'm going to cut some of these up and dive right into the kit. I believe I'm going to put it in my journaling Bible and my faith planner. All right. Everything is all cut out and ready to be used. I just wanted to let everybody know what I used to cut my printables out with. And this is my set of pretty scissors. I believe they're called precision scissors. I actually found these at AC Moore. They were in the section where you, what is sewing. So needle and thread, itty bitty scissors. So they're called precision scissors because they have a precise point, I believe. So this is the point. I don't know. Oh, I think you can see it better that way. Yeah. So very sharp. Keep these away from the kiddos. But it's very easy to get into those little crevices when I'm cutting. So I cut all of these on clear sticker paper, but I still use my precision scissors to get, you know, as close to the edge as possible. That's just the way I like to cut. Okay, 1 Peter. So 1 Peter 2:1 says, it's subtitle here. It says, a living stone of a holy people. It says 2. So put away all malice and all deceit and hypocrisy and envy and all slander. Like I said, it was simply put. So those are the things that you're supposed to put behind you. The one that we're highlighting on, of course, is envy. All of those are things that got to go. But envy is what this kit is all about, and ridding yourself of it and being empty of envy. So that's what we're going to journal about today. So I have multiple items to use, but I decided that in my Bible, I saw Hillary's entry already, and she used my paint swatch that says envy is not cute. So I am going to use my favorite one from hers, which is don't let jealousy turn you into a monster. So I'm going to put that right there, and I like to hang it off the edge. I'm going to cut that. And this was my favorite little monster from her side of everything. I'm going to highlight, well, no, I'm not going to highlight. I'm probably going to underline. Well, I might highlight. I don't know. But I'm going to underline the scripture. But I do have it here. And this part is from my kit. And I like to add little splashes because this Bible, I plan on doing no paint at all. I kind of just wanted to close and not be crinkly. I love the sound of crinkle paper. But I wanted to try something different in the sense that I'm not trying to put paint into this Bible. I took the same little monster, see, same little guy, and I cut him because I want him to hang like that. I thought about the bottom, but because he's already upright that way, I thought it'd be really neat to have him this way. So I think, like I always tell you, I'm going to do the biggest item first. So that would be this one. And I don't know why, but always on my big items, I always have this little slit that Avery just blesses me with. Not really having to fight hard on what I'm trying to do. So I just want to make sure I have the words on the page. Not really. that file off. Before I do all of these, let me take that sticky part off. I'm not really into multiple Bible pages sticking together. I'll take my little scissors. It'd be nice if you could see what I was doing, right? Okay. Make sure that's one page, yeah. And because it's clear, I can see what I am cutting. Now the scrapbooker in me wants to reuse this, of which I am cutting. So I am saving it on the side. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. It seems to like my scissors. All right. Not a lot to save, but something worth thinking about. All right, so that's at the top where my little guy at. So I think I'm gonna have this right here. I have this here. Do I want anything else up there? Stitches. Stitches are going at the top. Okay. Should have left the eyes on a little bit. I'll stick them to my finger. And I'll put the body down first. And then let the eyes carry out. Super cute for a monster. Okay. Now I'm wondering if I should put this down some. Kind of want it to be like that. How is that going to look? We'll see. I'm going to put this down first. I want it as close to the edge as possible. Avoid envy. Yes, yes, yes. If you're doing the little eyes first, it's going to be a little tough because they're not together. Alright, let's see. Let me just bend that back. See, and by bending this back, it allows me to move this around and not really have it all stuck where I don't really want it to be stuck. I think I want it right there. Yep, that'd be nice. And then I can just slide the rest of him on down. And I kind of like the idea of having eyes by the scripture that I'm going to underline. And of course I want pink somewhere. And then I want to use my little monsters here. So you see that triangle? That's key. It's like a design eye. It attracts in a triangle type of, not motion, but there we go. I love that you can still see through the clear sticker paper. Isn't that neat? You can still look at that. Jesus Christ. Then an eyeball. Okay. Let's see. I have this paint. And I have a bigger one. I think the bigger one is overwhelming since my Bible pages are super small. Let's see. So I think I want to use that one. Then this one is shaped different. Let's see. Where am I going to put them? Then I have these eyes. also, but I don't want to clutter my page, so I may not use the eyes. I do want to use more stitching, and this is why I try to pre-plan my page before I go on here. Yeah. Let's see. There's some stitching right there, and then some stitching right here, and then we have another triangle. We'll try 1, 2, 3, and then we got monsters 1, 2, 3. I think I like that. Should I do it this way or this way? That's not a lot going on right there. That's at the tail end, so I think I'm gonna do that. Then I have my journaling right here. Let me see if I can journal on camera today. I'm basically gonna do a prayer about how I pray that the Lord keeps me from looking to others to see what they have and not focusing on what I have and what God has blessed me with, or what I have to do with what God has blessed me with, looking at what somebody else is doing. I think that is a tremendous issue that a lot of us deal with. Come on, sticker paper. You know, clear sticker paper. Okay. I think it's a little bumpy. But that is okay. I think I scratched it a little bit too. That's okay also, because it's stitches. Not supposed to be perfect. Plus, this is a journaling entry. It's not about these particular items and what the page looks like. It's about what I'm going to write in here, which I was going to go into. It is my prayer about keeping focus, keeping my eye on what God has for me, and not falling into jealousy on what God has blessed somebody else with, or what I think God has blessed somebody else with. Because to be honest, a lot of those posts on social media or a lot of the things we see on TV are not actual. It's not actually what's going on. So, you know, you might see someone else's marriage and be like, oh, I want that. And not knowing what it takes to be in a loving marriage. It might not be what you need at that time. Or to see someone else's income or what you think they're doing with their income to only learn that they in debt. So when you hear somebody else's story and you see what they had to go through to get what they have, to learn that you're not willing to go through that, or you think you are, but God has something different for you in which you may not have to go through a whole bunch of hurdles or whatever hardships they went through to get to where you need to go. You just mind your business and focus on what God has for you. That is something I think very vital to what I think I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do this after I journal. So yeah, I think that's very vital, and what needs to be accomplished on our end. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this paint splash. So I have one right here. So then I'll have paint 1, 2, 3. Then I have monsters 1, 2, 3. Then I'll have what is that squiggly line? Stitching 1, 2, 3. I know it seems like a little OCD going on right here now, but it's not. But I also like it without any paint right there. Kind of leaves it a little blank. I don't know. You know, I like to ask, what would you have done? What would you have done? Would you have kept this here or this over here? And again, I'm not going to put that there until after I journal. So let me just journal. Let me do that first. Let me write my prayer down, and then let's see how this goes. I'm not going to stay on camera for my journaling. So I'm going to pray first, and then I'm going to journal more about my prayer. All right. Be right back. Okay, so journaling is done. It's just my prayer to God about keeping me focused and keeping my eyes on Him and not falling into jealous ways. And that is what I got out of reading this scripture and reading Hillary's devotional. and all the examples that she gave. So I'm about to put this last little touch on it. I decided to just leave it. I'll see after I finish putting this on there, see how this goes. Because I think I decided to leave it alone or put it closer to the edge on that side. So I'm going to switch over here. Got a nice little trash pile over there. I'm going to cut this and see if I want to stick it on the other side. Okay, so I have a half left. I have to put my Bible upside down. It's a lot of green. So I was going to use this earlier on. This is also on clear sticker paper and have a nice big green. But when I decided to use this, I shied away from this. So I'm probably going to use this in a whole different other kit, because this would be good to just highlight some stuff. But I was thinking, let me put it on something before I stick it down. This is the back of what it came off of. But I was thinking of possibly putting it here. And that might look good. Let me see. I'm just going to go with it. Let's put that into the fold. And let it go down. Alright, so I'm going to call this page done. And I'm going to go into my faith planner. So this is my entry. I like. It's very nice. Has my key points. Has my prayers. I didn't highlight. I am using something new. I'm using my precision pen today by American Crafts. Before I used the Micron in this entry. It was brown. And the only Micron I have are brown. They're all brown because I bought a pack thinking that I was doing something great on Amazon. And it ended up being brown. And I was like, when am I going to use brown? And I found a way. So this is my first black. It shadows a little bit more, but not too much. So I like it. I think I got it from a swap at a meetup. So I didn't have to pay for it. So that's wonderful. But I have seen it in, is it Hobby Lobby? Probably Hobby Lobby. But I believe American Craft is in Michael's. But I saw it also on Tuesday Morning. That's where it is. So I'm going to go and I'm going to just underline my scripture real quick. Oh, my pen is not working. Let me see. There it goes. I was like, I just used it. Now it's done. Okay. So that's that entry. I'm gonna put my, oops, where is this? Take it off that page, move it on this page. And I have you all know that I am going to get a new cover for my mini Bible. Although I love this cover, I love what Mama Boucle does even more. So she is going to make a cover for this little beaut. He is going to be wrapped and he is going to look cute. I picked out some really nice items to cover in her shop. So stay tuned for that video. I'm going to dress him for the first time in front of you all. Alright, so let me get into the next, which is my faith planner. Okay, so these are all the items that I printed out for the faith planner. I might still use some of these items up here. I kind of liked what I did with the coffee kit, where I put the splashes around. So I might do that too. But this is the washi tape that comes from my kit. And the Envy is not cute. And then my oh so cute monster. And then I printed Hillary's monster again because I'm going to stick them upside down again. And here is her, her quote. And her little monster. And then I printed out her word Betty. Well, I cut out her word Betty. So it's going to have something right here for me to say I'm grateful for. And I'm going to write that down. And then I'm going to write another prayer. Completely different than the prayer I prayed before. This one might be about someone else. I don't know yet because sometimes I take pictures. So I might not put that prayer on there. That might be a reason for me to use the journaling card that I put in there. So I'll use the journaling card. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me cut out my journaling card. Let's see this one here. I'm gonna cut this out, but I printed this on copy paper. So I print on copy paper and I print on cardstock and clear sticker paper. I print on copy paper because the paper, of course, is cheaper, but I also print on copy paper because the paper is thinner and sometimes I don't want it to be as thick as cardstock. However, if I'm going to do a tip-in, like I think I'm going to make this a tip-in, this needs to be on cardstock possibly. But I already printed it here, so I might still do it. Not sure yet, but you might see this later on when I post on Instagram. Because I wanted to use this as a journaling card because I like tip-ins. So basically I would cut this out and then put a punch. I would punch it. Now I left some stitching on the ends just in case you used it with clear sticker paper or you wanted it to hang off. So that is a possibility. So you'll see how I use this. So let me put that over there. And because I didn't print everything on clear sticker paper, I gotta go to my handy glue stick. So this is, I'm gonna put down everything that's on clear sticker paper first. Little monsters. I was gonna say, did I print this on clear sticker paper? It was not coming up at first. I think I want that to hang off. I don't want the end to hang off too much. All right, let's stick this up there. I think I'm gonna do the same thing where I put it on my finger. Good gracious, cooperate. Okay. Love, love, love this. Have the brush stroke. I love this saying. Let's see, I want the end to be, yep. That went on just like how I wanted it to go. Sometimes bigger elements can be a little tricky. I think it came off the end a little bit too. Yep. It is stuck on my scissors. Come on. Now it is stuck on my hand. Okay, now everything else I have to glue down. So I want to use this washi tape, but I thought I was going to use it at the bottom. Ooh, maybe I can still use it at the bottom. That's why I didn't cut off the bottom of this, because I was going to use it at the bottom. So I was like, I can just cut the bottom off after I use it. yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because then I will have more blocks to journal in if I do it like that. So let me see if this is gonna work the way I want it to work. Move up some. Okay. Good so far. Let's see. It's not sticking the way I want it to stick. I'm not good at putting down washi tape. No, I'm not good at putting down washi tape. I'm just messing things up. Oh, I'm messing it up big time. This is a clear example of how things go wrong. Okay. So I'm not good at putting it down as washi tape because I'm just not good with measuring. Let me see. I still want to use it because it's just so cute. Let's see. I'm going to cut my oops. This clear sticker paper is so sticky. See, washi tape is a little forgiving. Clear sticker paper don't care. Oh, I understand now. I have to put it down all at once. That's what it was. I was supposed to put it down all at once. So now I have this that I can also use. As adhesive later. I brought out my big scissors because I can get more coverage and my cut can be done quicker. This clear sticker paper don't play. There you go. It done got on the back of the other page. Okay. So I have that. I think that's what I'm going to use for right now. Let me cut this off because I might want to use it later. And that's good because then I have my people right there. Do I still want to put her right there? Because I kind of like thankful right here. Don't know. I'm going to go into gluing down my things. Do I still want to put the... no, I kind of like that they're there and there. Yeah, I like that. Whew. I got a little wrinkle in my page messing with the clear sticker paper. Should I put it down there then? Oh, that'd be different. I usually cover up my dates, but I'll cover up my oops. So now I know. Using the clear washi, just like how I do when I'm doing a big item like this, you have to stick it down all at once. Else you're going to end up having to cut it like I did. Yeah, you're going to end up having to cut it. So I'm going to keep that there. And then I have I am grateful. So, whew, sorry. Something was almost in my eye. So on these pages is where I do my devotional. With my Thomas Kincaid calendar. It is also where I do my scripture writing from my Thomas Kincaid calendar. And then I think I want to mix it up and put the prayer over on this side. Yep. And then I have my scripture writing from my Thomas Kincaid, and then I have my devotional from, it's a little book I got from the church that I went to in college. So I read that and then take my notes. That's what this horizontal is for. My vertical is for my Bible study. So I don't know if I want to put it there. Well, I got a lot over here. Maybe I should put it over here. I do want to use her. I think she's the only female monster. It seems only right to use her. Yeah, I think right there is nice. I kind of want to cover up this pink. I can't with this because this is clear sticker paper, so pink and green. The green is going to show, basically. So I think I'm going to leave her right there. And this will be filled with all my journaling. Simply put. So I'm going to go around and place my stitches and my eyes. I think I still wanted to have... I think I want to do my stitches first because I think I'm going to put the paint around the edges like I did with the coffee. So I'm going to put black stitches there. Or should I? Nope. Should I put green stitches here? Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. Okay, let's get these stitches down, and then I'm going to put down the paint, and then this will be done as well. Trying to keep track of all the paint. I printed them multiple times. I only get 3 on the page, but I printed more than the 3. Come on now, get off my finger. Okay. And I heard that Online Labels has some clear sticker paper that I need to try. And I've ordered from Online Labels before on Amazon. I ordered their sample kit, but for actual sticker paper. Like, not actual, like this is fake, but white sticker paper. So I'm going to go back and see if they'll send me samples of their clear, because they do free samples, so you can see how it fits in your, not fits, but how it prints on your own printer. And that's going to be wonderful. So I'm going to order that and see, because I think they're supposed to be cheaper. Well, that's what the word is. Everybody's saying that they're cheaper than Avery. I think I'm gonna do this side first. Okay. You know I saved that. Save everything. All right. Let's see. She'd look cute with these eyes too. Alright, so I'm gonna glue her. I think she's the last one to glue down. Yeah. And put her over this thankful to cover up some of this green, some of this pink. Alright, let's see. I want a lot of the pink covered up, so I think I might have to sacrifice an arm, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to sacrifice an arm. Yeah, I think that's nice. I wonder if I should let the washi go out into that part. Keep this going. Let's see, I have big eyes. I think I'm gonna do my pink first before I start putting down eyes. Pink there. I think I'm gonna use my big scissors. They cutting the edges a little bit better today. Watch out for them. Almost grabbed the wrong scissors. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's done. Still have some more pink to use, but I can use it some other time with the other washi. This still has some stitches left, so I can probably put them in my vertical planner. I don't know if I'm going to use this kit in my vertical yet. I do want these somewhere. I don't think I'm going to use these or these. Let me just push that up then. Oh, my trash is always in the frame. Come on, trash. Still there. Anyway, what am I going to do with my girly eyes? Put them over top of my prayers. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do my scripture writing on. So you will see this page once it's all nice and written in, and then I might go in and add another, you know, splash in the middle somewhere, like once I write, but may not. But it's always good to have a few pieces left over. There's much more in this kit, so there's a lot left over actually, in which I can use for future studies. So we have my faith planner and my Bible journaling entry. Yep, that's it. Alright, you guys, hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment, let me know what you think about the spreads, about the kit. How do you deal with getting over envy, getting through it? What are you typically envious about, jealous about? And see if, you know, all us on YouTube can, you know, help each other out and get through the tough time of dealing with that, because it's something real. It's something real, and it's something that we all are dealing with. So I believe together we can, you know, help each other push through it and not have to deal with this little green monster anymore. Hey, thanks. Bye-bye.